So with item number 73, discussion and appropriate action to approve the salary increase for Gloria Patricia Cortes, OLS coordinator, to $64,000 annually to be paid by Operation Lone Star at no cost to the county, effective January 30th, 2024, date that was approved by the governor's office.
So on this one, there's a discussion between the county attorney's office and the auditors. The county attorney stated that as long as it's approved by the governor's office, it doesn't have to come into commissioner's court. Although the auditor says it doesn't come into commissioner's court, that's how we're presenting it now. But this was effective on January 30th, 2024. That's when it was approved by the governor's office.
Specifically?
Yes.
On the 30th? Is that listed within the form of the sheets that have been on there specifically?
So we requested that. I think they sent it late. I'm not sure if they sent it to the commissioners today. I didn't get it to my email, so we requested the exact, when it was approved exactly. This is what they gave me when I called them, but I don't have anything in writing.
Because I think the only thing that it's going to be based on specifically on these matters would be because we have followed a policy of pretty much the issue of if there's an employee that's receiving an increase, those come before the court. If there's an adjustment to that specifically, which is what should be followed in any case. If there's an increase to any employee, it comes before the court. If they're hired, it's budgeted. There's not a need for there to be a ratification of that hire specifically. So that's why I'm pretty sure that's why the auditors are on that concern as far as what it is specifically, since it's an existing employee. I know that there had been some concerns that had been brought forth to me specifically by the attorney in regards to the issue, but I stand firm that any item or any change in any employee that is getting an increase needs to get their adjustments made properly on the actual Commissioner's Court agenda. If it's an adjustment to salary that's not been budgeted for initially. So on that issue, I don't have a problem with whatever it is, as long as you all have it within your budget, and whatever this is all state funded or less. If there's an issue there, then we can go ahead and proceed from that matter. But wishes of the court?
So the salary will be effective starting today.
So this was effective since the 30th, and we're budgeted accordingly. So whatever was this has already been approved through e-grants. So since that date, we have been budgeted to reflect this exactly. So,
but specifically payment, however, on that has been how? How has that payment for this employee been handled?
That's going to be with Mr. Check. I can't take.
No. But payroll for this individual? What can you all mention specifically on this issue?
They can.
The rate that she's been paid since January is the question that I have. Since that rate from January to now, has she been paid on her old rate or this new rate?
No, on her old rate.
Okay.
So then specific, and that has been an issue that from this point forward is where she gets cleared on that concern. Now, I don't know if that's going to cause an issue. If there is something that's going to cause some adjustments that need to be made on the grant, but if there are modifications that need to be done specifically on that, just to make sure that all accountability is on specifically on that grant, we need to make sure that that just follows any procedure. We do authorize for what is the fiscal year to set the amounts per employee. But if there's going to be changes, then we need to make sure that those changes are effective upon the date that they're approved in this court. Okay. For any department that's receiving, whether it be, and this is not just for grant funding, this is standard protocol in this matter. So is there a motion then to go ahead and accept the approval of the $64,000 annually to be paid by OLS starting the effective date of the date of the approval of this court, which is today?
Today.
Is there a motion?
Yes, that's my motion.
Motion has been made by Commissioner Ramos. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Morales. Discussion? Being that there is none, all those in favor, please raise your right hand. Unanimous. Thank you. Yes, you're excused, sir. We'll go